The Chicago Bulls face one of their biggest defensive tests in this early part of the season when they take on the Orlando Magic tonight at home in Chicago. Do the Bulls have enough to take care of business against a team that's hot? Paulo Carroll coming off a 50-point game. We'll talk about all and more, but first, got to play that intro.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into it for tonight. And it is a pregame show as the Chicago Bulls are taking on the Orlando Magic in a little under an hour when it comes down to it. Now, the Orlando Magic are a team that last season won a lot of games based solely off their defense. The defensive intensity that the Orlando Magic play with is something that should be studied because they just do it the right way. And this is going to be the biggest test yet so far for the Chicago Bulls' new look offense. And they're already down Lonzo Ball. They could be without Jalen Smith as well in this game. And that means that we're going to have everybody on their P's and Q's tonight. We're going to have to see what it really comes about for this team and who steps up to replace the production of like Alonzo Ball and things like that. But overall, the thing that we've been doing so far in this season with the Chicago Bulls are Zach LaVine, Kobe White, and Nikola Vucevic all have over 20% usage rates. Vooch, Zach, and Kobe are accounting for almost 70% almost 70% of the Chicago Bulls' total offense. That just is what it is, right? Now, we have had other players step up. We've had Jalen Smith averaging double-digit points. Josh Giddey's also averaging double-digit points. So there are other players that are chipping in, but so much of what the Chicago Bulls do come from those three players. And so you got to ask yourself, with the Orlando Magic being such a sound defensive team, are they prepared for the barrage that's going to come for them? And are they going to be able to slow the Chicago Bulls down? That is a big question in all of this as well. If you can stop the Bulls from getting out in transition, that changes and makes the Bulls so much easier to defend because our half-court offense just is not there right now. Now, I do think there are some things that the Bulls can do to make their half-court offense better. But quote from Billy Donovan, this is a direct quote from the Chicago Bulls head coach. We don't run, we're done. It's that simple. If we run, we'll have some fun. That, you know what? That being the mindset of this Bulls team makes so much sense. So much sense. Because at the end of the day, the Bulls are having fun out there. You can tell. It's evident when you watch this team play basketball that they're having fun out there. Pace has become this Bulls team identity offensively on top of getting up a lot of shots. We do have it per Billy Donovan that Jalen Smith is active tonight as well. So those that were holding out hope like me to see Adama Sanogo, we're going to have to live to fight another day because it's probably not happening today. But when it comes down to it, man, listen, if we don't run, we're done. If we run, we'll have some fun. I don't really quote Billy Donovan too often, but listen, hey, it's crazy when he's right, he's right. Fascinating. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's the X-ray of Michael Jordan's hand with all the Bulls rings on it. And then it says the teams that they beat and the series and how many games in that series it took them to beat them. And then the back of this shirt lists all the victims. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. I saw this and had to instantly cop it. 5 fingers of death you don't understand. I got Chicago in the palm of my hand. Anyway, with that said, man, the Bulls they got to go out there and have fun. And this is going to be a matchup where all the Chicago Bulls are going to be needing to be on their P's and Q's. And if they're not, it's going to be a long night because of what the Orlando Magic can do defensively. It's going to be a long night if they're not prepared. So let's see how you guys are feeling about it. JPEG says, it's game day. You already know what it is, man. Matty Legend in the building. Double day today for me because we get to watch the Chicago Bulls. I'm going to do the post-game show here and over on Locked On. And then I get to watch Agatha all along. Double season finale episode. So it's going to be a fun night. Who will dictate the pace in the game? The faster the Bulls' offense or the more defensive-minded Magic? Well, the Magic also are their offense, considering that KCP has done nothing for them offensively at all since he's come there. The growth of Jalen Suggs offensively, as well as Paolo Banchero, and having Franz Wagner, it's been really good, really good. I know it's not a popular opinion, but I think Maldus needs to spend some time in the G League to put on muscle, get familiar with the system, and work on his shot. I mean, I can understand where you're coming from, but that's why we have Peter Patton, right? That's why we have two assistant coaches that have been heads of player development. He can put on muscle working out, but then again, you don't get to work out as much because you're traveling so much. So I see where you're. Listen, I'm not one of those Bears fans that Bulls fans that won't see the merit in what you're saying. And that may end up being the case because again, you need reps. It's not necessarily at this point about the level of competition for Miles Busilis. It may be about just getting him the reps to work on some of the mechanics and things like that. So I can see where you're coming from. If the first 4 games are anything to go by, we'll lose tonight and then we'll win big against the Nets. That's crazy. I read somewhere where it says our defense is not that bad to start the early part of the season, and also says that we are a much better defensive team than our offense. Now it's you're talking. Why do you always talk like we don't? You're going off of Jamal's video from Bull Central, but our defense isn't better than our offense. Our defensive rating has been better than our offensive rating, but that's mainly because of the turnovers bringing the offensive rating back. Now, so we're not a much better defensive team. We have a better defensive rating, right? That's what Jamal said. We have a better defensive rating than an offensive rating, but that's not necessarily metrics, right? The Bulls are much better. If you look at everywhere they rank amongst the league offensively versus defensively, the Bulls are a top 3 team as far as assist totals and assist percentage. They're top 3 in 3-pointers made and 3-pointers attempted. They're in top 5 or 10 in the league of 3-point shooting percentage. We have an offensive rating that's toward the top of the league. So when you combine everything other than just rating, the Bulls are still a better offensive than defensive team. But our defense isn't as far back as what some people were expecting come into the season for sure. Dan, for a second, I thought it was Memphis Grizzlies Central with why? That's a Bulls hat. See, listen, this is how I know everybody's Bulls drip. And this is my little brother Quentin, so I'm gonna throw him some fun. This is how I know everybody's Bulls drip isn't on my level. Because if you see a different color and it makes you think another team, you ain't got as deep into your Bulls drip bag as me, my boy. You got to get deep into that bag. You got to get deep into that bag. Haize, I've been disappointed with P. Will, 6.8 points per game so far, but I hope that he can help slow down Banchero a little bit. Well, here's the thing. P. Will is still the 5th option offensively. He's still the 5th option offensively. So I'm not really yes, I would like to see P. Will. His percentages are concerning. I'm more worried about the percentages than necessarily the points per game. But defensively, P. Will has been amazing. He's been amazing. So, it is what it is. Nah, this man Fitz be too far. That blue tough. I appreciate that. It's not too many people doing it like me. If we can keep our turnovers low, have a good shooting night overall, and play solid defense on Paolo and Franz, we'll be all good. That's a lot of things, TL Beats. You said it like you were going to say one thing. Now, here's what I will say. If the Bulls can limit turnovers, that automatically puts their offense in a solid position, right? Because of the way that we rebound. We're also this 3rd best rebounding team in the league, right? So shout out there. We just got to keep it going. Wearing the blue Bulls merch on the day we take on the Magic is bold, but the fit is. This ain't nothing like Orlando Magic blue though. Orlando Magic is like that dark, almost black blue. It's like C-Dub. It's blue black, right? This is it. Now, if you were going to say Memphis Grizzlies blue, that's different, but yeah, it's not the same. I see. One thing that I won't do is ever wear the other team's exact colors, right? Like I have a fire black and green Chicago Bulls outfit. I will never wear that when we face the Celtics. Never. So, key to the game is take care of the ball and rebound. That's a fact. That's a big fact. Yo, what's good, Haize? It's been a minute since I've been here, but I hope you and the family are good. What do you think Julian Phillips' ceiling is? Oh, that's a great question. What is Julian Phillips' ceiling? That's a really good question. I don't know if I've seen enough to say. Like right now, he looks like he can be a very good 2-way player. Like I won't call him 3 and D because I don't think he plays the type of lock. I haven't seen from him yet the type of lockdown defense to be a 3 and D player for me. But he's definitely a player that plays with energy. Like Derrick Jones Jr. supercharged is basically probably the what I would have to if you're talking about a comp, right? Manas came with the Ghost Buster outfit. LOL. He wants some minutes this game. That's hilarious. Jalen Smith should get P. Will starting spot. He's better defensively. Hits almost. He's not better defensively at all. I'm sorry. Jalen Smith is him and Vooch are the same defensively. And also, you're not going to start Jalen Smith because you have no other backup big. I get why, and like, regardless of the defensive aspect, right? So he's not better defensively than P. Will. He's just not. He's not at all a better on ball defender, even off ball defender than P. Will. He's just not. He does get more blocks. He is a better rim protector. But if you're talking about everything that goes into defense, Jalen Smith is not nearly the defender P. Will is. There's a reason why Billy Donovan uses P. Will more on centers than Jalen Smith has guarded centers this year. But even with that said, taken away from the defensive aspect, you're not going to start Jalen Smith when you have no other backup big on the roster that Billy Donovan trusts. Now, I do think that Adama Sanogo is ready for some NBA minutes. Billy Donovan doesn't agree, right? So, but I don't think you start Jalen Smith right now because of that, right? And again, no knocks on Jalen Smith, but I think that's the main reason why. Now, could that change as the season goes on, especially since P. Will's guarding centers anyway? Maybe, but then you have no defense in your starting lineup at all. Right now, P. Will has been the anchor defensively for the Chicago Bulls in that starting lineup. If they're willing to double down and go all offense, maybe that does change. Kobe X-ray shirt got the black and white. I got the black and white. They got a Kobe X-ray one. Kobe, you said Kobe, you spelled it Kobe, so they got a Kobe Bryant X-ray shirt. I have to see that, and I'd have to see that. Hopefully, the Bulls will stay locked in for 4 whole quarters tonight and get their first home win of the season. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. What up, Haize? Drip Fire. Thank you, Brazil Popular. We appreciate you, brother. Hey, Haize, just jumped on and finished work. How do you think the Bulls will play against the Magic? Also, do you think the Bulls' record will be better than what you anticipate this season? So far, no. I'm still on my 30 to 35 game prediction personally. I got to see the Bulls do it more consistently. Now, I will reevaluate that at the end of November. And at the end of November is when I'll be like, and this week is going to be really big for the Bulls to see what they can do. They already took care of one test, right? We got to see what the Bulls can do. This is a big week for the Bulls. Big week. Orlando, Brooklyn, we ain't worried about Brooklyn. Then we get a couple of days off. Then we got Utah, Dallas, Minnesota, Atlanta, Cleveland, New York, Cleveland, Houston. So November 17th is where I may change. We'll see how they fare coming out of that gauntlet because that's going to be interesting. I need to see Modest get minutes tonight. I can't lie, just because of the younger team in the Magic. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It may be glow in the dark, Haize. Can you test it out? It's not. It's not glow in the dark. Damn, I guess I need to design a game day shirt now. Yes, please do. Please do. By the way, you know what? I'll just wait. I'll let it be seen. It don't need to be told. It'll be seen. Because Quentin is, by the way, Quentin, and I know this is not the most professional way to do this. I apologize, but I don't want to forget. I know I have your number. I could call you at any point in time, but I just saw it. I just thought about it. I got two design things I need you to do for me. 2 of them. But we'll talk later. We'll talk later about that. If Smith is out tonight, do you think Billy will give Sanogo some tick? He said he's ready for the NBA minutes, but hasn't played him, though. That's just due to set rotation. Well, Jalen Smith is available tonight, so probably no Sanogo tonight. So, yeah, getting the reps and familiarity with the system would be the best argument, but Windy City roster was announced and Modest ain't on it, so that's a good point. But, I mean, you can still assign somebody there at any time, right? Check Foot Lockers in Chicago. The bigger ones are called to find them if looking for the shirt. Okay, so it's a Kobe White shirt? Is it Kobe White? Because you type Kobe, like I always got to ask. And, it is what it is. Your boy says this is a statement win tonight because we are better than Brooklyn. I tell you what, man, if the Bulls win today after beating Memphis, I know they were without Ja. I know Jaren Jackson Jr. sat down at parts in that game. But if we can beat the Orlando Magic today, man, have we beat the Orlando Magic recently? Let's see. When's the last time we beat the Orlando Magic? I don't think we beat them at all last season, did we? Yeah, we've lost 6 straight against Orlando Magic. Is that right? Damn, they've owned us. We have not beat the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just 5. 5 in a row. 5 in a row. The last time we beat the Orlando Magic was January 28th, 2023. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is wild. Look, I don't got different color hat pockets yet. Let me get to 1K subs first. I feel you. I feel you. Haize, which show should I binge watch first? Agatha All Along or people? Have you watched? Did you watch WandaVision? Because if you did not watch WandaVision, you can't jump right into Agatha. It wouldn't make as much sense to you. But I think Penguin is the better overall show. Okay, I hope this makes sense to people. Penguin is the better show. From top to bottom, it's the better show. Cinematography, story, everything else. But if you're talking about what is the better story, if you're just talking about the story, some of the acting in Agatha All Along is not as great. But if you're talking about just the better story, Agatha All Along is such a better story. But Penguin is the much better show overall. When you talk about everything all together, it's the better show. But Agatha All Along is the better story, especially if you liked WandaVision, if that makes sense to people. Hopefully I didn't make that too convoluted. So if the Bulls' only way to find success if Io and Kobe can play at a high level consistently, no, because Io hasn't played at a high level consistency at all this season. Really, neither has Kobe White. It's through what they do as a team. Right now, it's through what they do as a team, in my opinion. Kobe is third, Zach is fourth. In what? What are we talking about? DWS? What is DWS? What? I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all got me confused. Yeah, you're wearing it, Haize. This isn't the Kobe shirt. This is the Michael Jordan shirt. This isn't Kobe. The Kobe X-ray shirt was worn by Kobe before a game. I remember that is a fire shirt. Let me see what y'all talking about. Hold on. I almost typed Kobe X-ray shit, and that would have been a much different. Oh, so they make a version of like this, but with Kobe's hand. Oh yeah. See, this is the MJ. These are look at that. That's Bulls. Bull logo, Bull. So this isn't the Kobe one, but they make a Kobe one like this. I may have to cop this. This is on Hibbit. I may have to cop this. That's fire. They got it in black and gold and in white and blue. That may be a cop. That may be a cop. Why is everyone high on the Bulls offense? So because it's amazing. I mean, literally, this Bulls offense is great. We're top of the league in so many metrics, and it's new, it's fresh, right? We've been playing such a stagnant type of offense the last 3-4 years that it's a lot of reason to be excited. We're finally playing a modern style offense. Bulls definitely a 40 to 50 win team. The big one has spoken. Oh, that's crazy. You also do cocaine, so we can't really crack because you can't afford cocaine. So if everybody's talking about P. Will offense, remember he's averaging a career high and assists, career hiring, rebounds, career high, steals. Also, he's top half of defense and power forward center. There you go. Shea has spoken. Hey, slightly off topic. What do you think about the league finding the 76ers for Embiid and Paul George load management? Well, it wasn't really the load management that they got fined for. They more so got fined for the lack of communication around. They even said it. Like the NBA said that they found that they did nothing wrong as far as sitting the guys. It was more so with the fact that their communication around why they sat them. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yep, just let me know. I'm always locked in, unlike Tyreek Stevenson. That's crazy. That's crazy. Do you think Billy doesn't play Sanogo because of his foot speed? If that was the case, Vooch wouldn't play. Like, don't get me wrong. Adama Sanogo, there are some things that you can look at and say, because of the pace of the offense, would he be able to keep up? But I think Adama Sanogo, like, they played with a faster pace in the Windy City last year. Like, G League games in general are fast paced because everybody's just getting up shots. So I think he could do fine. It's not, I don't think he'll thrive, right? He's not Jalen. He's not going to do as good as Jalen Smith, but I think he could be okay. I think he'd be all right. I have no hope in my soul after the Bears shattered my spirit. WandaVision was ass. WandaVision was not ass, bro. You tripping. WandaVision was one of the best things that they've written in a while in Marvel. Orlando beat us on a few games. That 5-game winning streak that they have against us. That's crazy. Nobody can afford cocaine in this economy. How do you know that? How do you know nobody can afford? See, this is dangerous. What research have you done on that? What are you doing? What are you doing, OTR? What are you out here doing? Haize, do you think we'll be a 35 wins within the next 33 games or 34? I'm thinking 33, but accounting for just one loss to remove bias, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, man. We'll see. Moon Knight is I can agree that Moon Knight is underrated. I think and that's why you hear things like they may do another season, because I think Moon Knight was better. Like, the thing I didn't like about Moon Knight is that because you had to wait for week to, like, when you watch it as a binge, it's much better than when you watched it like waiting week to week. I think if you sit down and kind of watch Moon Knight in all one or two sittings, it flows a lot better. It flows a lot better. Bulls have to stop Paulo tonight. He's been going crazy. I got him for fantasy. Yeah, he's been playing really good, really good. Lakers losing to Cleveland. Is that crazy, or I'm out of touch? You're out of touch. The Cleveland Cavaliers may be playing the best basketball in the league right now. Period. Such balance to that team. Any night it could go from Garland to Evan Mobley to Donovan Mitchell leading that team in scoring. They're beating teams on average by almost 18 points per game. That's ridiculous what they're doing right now. So the Cleveland Cavaliers are in a hot streak right now. They're killing it right now. And I hate to say that because nobody likes Cleveland. Nobody likes Cleveland. When the hell is Andor? I don't even think they filmed Andor season 2 yet. I know they've announced it. Let's see. Do we know when Andor season 2 is coming out? Spring 2025. We got quite a while there, my brother. Quite a while there until we see it. Let's go. We're about to break another franchise record. A franchise record? What are we finna? What? I'm playing P. Will every minute Paulo plays and have him guard him as much as possible. I mean, yeah. But what you gonna do with Franz? Because I tell you what, right now, Franz Wagner's been playing small forward for them, and I know Zach has been very much more so locked in defensively this year, but he ain't ready for no fucking Franz Wagner. He's not ready for him. So that's gonna be interesting to watch. Because Franz, if I'm not mistaken, he's averaging over 20 points per game this season. Yeah. Yeah. Wagner is killing it. So you got to watch out for him. When I was a kid, I had to watch whatever the hell was on basic TV antenna every night. Yeah, you and everybody. You and everybody. When are the girls going? What? Come on, TV. Bro, I thought we had this conversation. Like, you are a very smart, intelligent, semi-intelligent, cogent black man. Stop being in here acting stupid. Just stop, bro. Stop. Stop. Giddy on Franz? Man, listen. Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken. Is there any way to get P. Will help defensively? Yeah, prayer. Pray for him. Pray for P. Will. The Holy Ghost. That's who can help P. Will defensively because Zach ain't doing it. Kobe, let me stop being mean. Zach's giving more effort defensively than what I've seen the last couple of years from Zach. Kobe is always active defensively. But we got to be clear here. That's more of a bigger problem is the fact that it is what it is, man. Josh Giddey ain't helping nobody defensively. Vooch is having a great offensive year, but he ain't helping nobody defensively. Yeah. 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 I still remember using the pillars to change that big ass TV when the the pliers. That's crazy. That's a throwback right there. Throwback. Giddey is the Australian stallion. Got to get that meat, bro. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Y'all didn't know that BKR is a meat connoisseur, right? BKR stands for big cock ring because he's a blood, so he can't use the C. That's what that stands for. That's what it stands for. What's going on, B Mace? Glad to have you in the building, brother. Games like these make me wish DJJ Caruso and Javonte was still on the team. Listen, with this up-tempo offense, bro, Javonte Green would feast. He would feast, bro. I wonder if Giddey brings a thing of Vegemite to games. I know he's got stashed somewhere. Vegemite is disgusting. Vegemite is disgusting. It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. What about Jalen on Franz? I mean, yeah, but he's not a starter, so it is what it is. How can I get a shirt like that? I got this one from Culture Kings. So if we go to Culture, if they only had 4 left when I ordered it, that's why I went ahead. I honestly didn't have the money to order it when I did, but I saw it was 4 left. And Culture Kings is one of those places that when they run out of shit, it never comes back. Like, I don't know if they just do shit on a limited run, but when they run out of shit, it's not coming back. You're not getting it. But hold on, I'll put the link in the chat. Give me 1 second if I find it. Oh shit. Is that a baby blue? Yep, I'm copying it. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to be sending y'all a link, but hold on. Hold on. It's a cop. That's a cop. The patches? That's a cop. Let's go ahead and just see, they only got 3 left. Yep. Add that onto the cart. I'll put in my credit card information later because y'all bastards don't need to see that. But here's the shirt right here. See, they sold out of everything. All they have is 2X, medium, and small. So Bobby could definitely still get it. They got the extra medium in there for him. But I'll still put it in the chat for y'all to be able to go ahead. If y'all small back people, go ahead and enjoy. Go ahead and enjoy. The Giddey shrine in the house has meat all around it. That's crazy. That's wild. That's crazy. I'm not slandering your homeland. Australia is beautiful. Vegemite is disgusting. I'm sorry. Vegemite is disgusting. Vegemite tastes like you just ate stripper ass after she just got done stripping, doing a 2-a-day workout in the gym, and she just slid down ass first in the mall, just down the like. Vegemite is disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. I'm sorry, bro. The Vegemite is disgusting. It's nasty. It's nasty. It's bad. It's bad. No, we good on that one. We good on that one. We're going to start seeing Haize do Bulls clothing hauls. Hey, that's hilarious. That is funny. But yeah, Yeah, that baby blue sweater had to get copped. I'm sorry, it had to get copped. It is what it is, man. And like I said, once Culture Kings runs out, it never comes back. It never. Oh shit. I'm sorry. That's loud, but it's Dennis Rodman. It fits right. All right. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Easy cops. Easy cops. That's all it is, man. Vegemite is like eating KY jelly. That's crazy. That's wild. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap it up, man. I appreciate you guys so much, man. You guys are the most important people, man, in the world, man. I appreciate you guys so much. Um, yeah, you guys are amazing, man. Make sure you guys are following us at Bull Central Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, bullcentralpod@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related, man. I'll see you guys